tonight at 7 p.m. EST, I'm actually going to be playing Stadium with Aaron. And we're going to be just hanging out, vibing, playing, asking him some questions. And Dylan. True, and Dylan. Sorry, Dylan. We'll get you there. Aaron's like the one that really brings people in, you know. But yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out, asking questions, just playing some Stadium, and we'll have a good time with it. So 7 EST tonight, which is in 4 hours from now. It's currently 3:30, but whenever this gets posted, it'll probably be closer to 6. So probably a little after you see this, and then if you missed it, then the video version I'm sure will be up like tomorrow or something. So cool. All right, chat. As of a couple hours ago, or not too long ago, last hour or two, the new trailer for Season 16 of Overwatch just dropped, which is the Stadium official trailer. It also is just all of Season 6 stuff. I think Season 16 is called Stadium. That's like the thing. There's also a really, really cool tweet that I'll show you after, hinting at a collab and a blog that'll come with it too. But I heard this trailer is actually gas, so let's watch it first. Let's go. This should also be Doki Watch, I believe.
Welcome to the stadium. Let's get a look at our competitors. The first round can't get here quick enough.
Really quick, if you have not gotten to watch any Stadium or played any Stadium, I just want to tell you, Stadium is gas. It feels like a very fresh way to play Overwatch. You should definitely try it.
Diving right in.
That's a 7. Build your loadouts. You get a bunch of powers loadout as the game goes on. You build up money. Transform your hero. One quick thing. I saw tons of people freaking out when I made my TikTok showing off some stuff. You can turn off third person. You can go from third person to first person. When you saw me play it, if you watched any of my gameplay, I was playing on the largest FOV, so I was very zoomed out. That's not the default. And then also you can go to first person if you so choose.
This is a round you won't want to miss.
The flying Moira, the Kamehameha.
Love to see it, folks.
New content added every season.
Something for my trouble.
The hunt begins.
Freya.
Run
New
or
hero.
hide.
Kind of forgot there's also a new hero this season.
I'll get quite the payout for you. I've always liked a challenge. I always deliver.
Huge. Hero bands! Wait, is this gonna be the interface? Okay, let me see. So everybody gets to pick. Wait, what? Your votes. Wait, so you like pick 3 that you want to ban? Is that how it works?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hang on, I want to look at this interface one more time. I want to see how it works. So your votes, 1, 2, 3, and then over here, I'm guessing though this is you, the diva. This is like the lineup. And then everyone can see what you voted for. And then maybe it chooses its bans based off of who votes for what out of the 3 bans. Like you pick 3 and then the game will pick. Oh, it's 1 for each role. Wait, you're right. Wait, it's 1 for each role? Wait, so there's going to be... Wait, do both teams get a ban? Is there going to be 6 bans? Oh, no, you're right. It isn't. Okay, you're right. Actually, no, it's not. Sombra, Widow, Malga. Okay, so that's not true then. Okay, never mind. 2 bans per team. So wait, why is there only 3 bans here then? I don't understand this. I'll have to see when it gets there. I would assume that it's going to be 4 bans, right? Oh, it's a max of 4 bans. So wait, but why wouldn't a 4th one get banned here? So Orisa gets banned because there's a vote here. But there's no other votes for Orisa. There's a vote for Lucio. Lucio doesn't get banned. Dude, I don't know how the f I figured this out.
Goodbye.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
I'm not gonna lie, at least from looking at it, it doesn't look that intuitive so far. Oh, it's Doki Watch! Oh, sorry, this is important.
Nocturna is leading the Hollow Hearts to corrupt the world with woe. Only our combined
Holy
powers can
shit,
conquer.
they cooked.
We are the heroes of heart. Brigitte, the heart of strength. Amelie, the heart of grace. Kiriko, the heart of passion.
Damn,
The heart of courage.
Freya's getting one right out of the gate. That's crazy.
And I am Juno, the heart of hope.
It doesn't even look that bad, dude. I feel like I saw the quote-unquote leak for this, and everyone was clowning on these and saying it was gonna look so bad. It does not look bad. It looks good.
Hollow hearts.
Wait, it's a heart? Oh my god, that's so f***ing sick.
Down the hollow hearts.
Yeah, it's the mythic.
Beam.
Wait, the color. I don't know if I like the first one as much as the two recolors, or not recolors, the alternate colors. The dark one. This is probably my favorite. Merciful Magitech? Wait, is that the... Wait, is that gonna be the mythic weapon of the season? It's gonna be a Mercy mythic weapon? And it's gonna be this? Is that what it is? That's actually sick. Oh my god, you know what he looks like? He looks like the guy from BG3. You know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know.
I run this show.
My spirit
Raphael.
grows strong.
The doctor is in.
Oh, that's good.
The lone rose gets plucked.
You are under my guard.
What did I just see? Overwatch Classic? October 2020? Nah, ain't no way. Hang on. Excuse me? They're gonna bring back the October 2020 patch? Oh, God. Oh, World War III really kicking off, huh? Oh, Jesus. Iridescent aspects. Wait, what the f is iridescent aspects? Wait, is that the mythic? Wait, is that a new color of the mythic? Wait, it is. So instead of the black and gold, it's the gilded aspects. And then stadium. Yeah, then there's this. Chat, I saw some people saying that this was, is this Kirby? Or is it Gundam? Sorry, I don't know why I said Kirby. Gundam. Yeah. Okay, there was one of the skins earlier that reminded me of Kirby, okay? My bad. Shut up. Relax. I will say, their trailer quality has actually gotten kicked up a couple notches. I feel like their trailer quality's gotten kicked up a few notches the last few. I gotta give them credit on that one. Then there was also this tweet that went alongside this. But it's just like them showing off Gundam Wing. And it's like the Gundam collab that's gonna be happening with it. And then also there's this blog that got released today that says, enter the stadium climbing ranks. Welcome to part 4 of our series on Stadium. Wait, part 4? Oh, wait, I need to read part 2 and part 3 then. All right, so I already read part 1 the other day. Holy shit, this is gonna be a lot of reading. I was not ready for this much reading today. Wait, welcome to part 2 in our series on Overwatch 2's newest way to play Stadium. Today we want to highlight some what we've been improved upon since we last saw Stadium in action in Overwatch 2 Spotlight. After announcing Stadium as a part of Overwatch 2 Spotlight, we ran a closed alpha where thousands of players tried out Stadium for the first time. We were incredibly excited by all the feedback we received. We addressed hundreds of bugs, made updated changes to balance, and added various quality of life improvements. We're so grateful to everyone who participated. Builds are key to the fun. The biggest takeaway for us was how much our playtesters played Stadium. Most players returned at least returned for at least 5 of the 7 4-hour sessions, and we couldn't be more appreciative. The number one comment we heard was how much fun folks were having creating new hero builds. This was incredibly awesome for us to hear, as builds are what sets Stadium apart from the core game, as we all know. Instead of hero swapping, it's how you equip certain items and powers every round that drives the gameplay. Improving the player experience. As an early build, the playtest helped identify a few points of friction that we've worked on. The feedback received helped us improve on a variety of things, such as item and power balance issues, and some problematic builds that proved to be overly powerful. For example, playtesters quickly discovered Cassidy was able to one-hit knock out heroes with 350 health or more, and have the ability to auto-lock on with a critical hit. Yes, it was terrifying, but we got that fixed. We've also improved the variety of items that you can buy and sell, including many items that help counter against powerful builds. There's also the mercy rule. During these playtests, we had a mercy rule set, so if a team has won 3 games in a row, the match ended early. However, we quickly came to realize that sometimes a match isn't exactly a stomp after the first 3 rounds. So we added a second condition before calling a match early. Now, if after a 3-0, the leading team has 15,000 stadium cash or more than the trailing team, the mercy rule will activate. Otherwise, at least one more round is played to give the trailing team a fair chance to reverse sweep. We'll be keeping an eye on the mercy rule, and can tune it as we need it in future updates. Our goal is to make sure every game has meaning, while also not leaving players who are behind on a one-sided game having to wait too long before being able to queue the next match. I actually like this system. It's actually pretty good. It sounds like stupid in theory, but it works really, really well. Slowing down snowballs. Snowballing was also an issue in some matches, even with bounties on key targets. A team that now has, that was significantly leading could access their more powerful items faster than the team catching up. Now the trailing team will have stadium cash boosts. Plus, both teams have earned increased passive cash throughout the match. It will still take extra effort to settle the score. We hope this adjustment will prevent major snowballing. Also, a good change is like a catch-up mechanic. We're currently satisfied with the balance between all of our heroes, and we're ready to launch. However, we'll be watching the games very closely and plan to react if given an item, power, or hero build starts to become too weak or too powerful, to eye out the balanced perspectives. Whole new third-person perspective. Stadium is a unique mode with a lot of things happening around your hero, making it harder to see everything while in the first-person perspective. For this reason, Stadium is set to default to third-person view. However, those who prefer to stay in first-person perspective, looking at you at FPS purists, can switch to first-person in the game settings. Players in third-person perspective have new elements on their reticle to indicate when their hero is reloading or when their attacks are being blocked by line of sight. We've added a field of view slider, and players can adjust a key binding or to toggle which shoulder the camera overlooks. I highly recommend doing this, by the way. And of course, all of these settings can be customized for each of your favorite heroes. And then get your gameplay ready. Stadium is just around the corner. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. We got this one. But yeah, Stadium is not just any mode for the arcade. It's a permanent way to play Overwatch 2 alongside the core gameplay of unranked competitive. And stay tuned as we're planning updates for every season and more heroes, maps, items, and powers. So cool, cute, or not cool. Important thing about Stadium is there is no quick play. There is no ranked at all. They're just copying Rivals. Wait, Rivals has a whole skill tree system? Where? Rivals invented third person? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot this Rivals invented third person. Okay, so this is part 3. Welcome to part 3 of our our 3-part series on Stadium, Overwatch 2's newest way to play. Upgrading your hero with items and powers to maximum potential is the best chance of winning. So in this blog, we want to explore some key strategies and ideas that may help you emerge victorious in Stadium. There are 4 key pillars on the road to victory: developing a power strategy, making a quick buck, spending wisely on items, and watching your opponent's strategies. Each of these work in tandem to help you become the MVP of every round. Let's dive into the playbook. Develop a power strategy. Each hero will have 12 different powers to pick from, and you'll be able to select a new power ahead of rounds 1, 3, 5, and 7. This means if a match lasts until the 7th and final round, you'll unlock 4 powers. Powers typically complement an ability, weapon, or aspect of your hero kit, and choosing powers that complement each other can really open up new possibilities. For example, Kiriko can duplicate herself into using the clone conjuration to attack in 2 places at once. Mei can roll into battle by using her cryo freeze with colder. Get it? It's a cold boulder. Diva literally turns the floor to lava with every use of her boosters, enhanced with the ignition burst power. And the choices and combinations are nearly infinite, but understanding how powers complement one another is a key factor for winning. Spend wisely on items. Where powers support you in a unique way, items give you the means to adapt to the evolving battle with a variety of interchangeable upgrades. Unlike powers, items can be sold for the same amount of stadium cash you initially spent on them, meaning you'll be able to utilize your entire budget to adapt the strategy every round. So one thing I like to do a lot is, let's say I have like 3,000 or I have 4,000 left, right? And I have 3 slots left, like I have 3 perk slots. I might just get 3 commons over 1 rare, because those 3 commons combined might be more powerful. And then as I get more money, I'll sell those commons and just, you know, as I use my 6 slots. Items are organized across 3 groups. Weapon, great for handling heroes whose gameplay is heavily focused on their weapons, such as Cassidy or Widow. Ability, great for heroes who depend on cooldown abilities like Orisa, Mei, or Moira. And survival, nearly great for all heroes, but support heroes like Mercy or Ana might opt to stay alive longer if they get caught by the opponent. When equipping items, you can open the stats panel to see how strong your hero becomes with each item equipped, including total health, attack speed, cooldown reductions, and more. Items will have different tiers organized into common, rare, and epic. Common items will be more affordable, providing a small buff to one of your different stats. Use common items in the early part of the game to round off your budget for any open slots you may have left. Rare items give you stats a significant boost, and you'll be able to start affording at least 1 rare item after your first round. You can equip rare items to round out all aspects of your hero's stats, or to put emphasis on one aspect of their kit for a high-risk, high-reward style of gameplay. And epic items are the most expensive, will often only come into play into later rounds in a close match. Equip epic items to either boost your power strategy, or even more to counter the opponent's build. Most items will be available for multiple heroes, but some rare epic items are exclusive to a specific hero. These special hero items are designed to enhance a specific weapon, ability, or other parts of your hero identity that's unique to them. For example, when Orisa equips Oscillate Copter Blades, she'll be able to use Javelin Spin to fly short distances. Mei will be ready to speed skate her way to the front lines after she equips the Snow Boots hero item. And Ana's enemies will think twice before diving her when she equips the Sleep Dart with the Tranquilizer hero item, increasing the hitboxes by 5%. Oh my god, this is a lot of reading. Okay, make a quick buck. At the start of the game, you'll receive 3,500 stadium cash, which is enough to equip 3 common items for your hero. You'll be able to earn additional stadium cash every round, regardless of a win or loss. The better you play, the more stadium cash you'll earn. As you deal damage, heal, provide assists, or secure eliminations. After each round, whoever performs the best and scores the most cash will be the round MVP and earn a bonus of 1,000 stadium cash. Also, I'll give you a small hint if you somehow manage to get here. There are some certain items for certain characters that allow you to get extra cash for getting certain limbs or for doing certain things. Those are really good to buy early because they'll put you ahead. So like, for example, Cassidy has one for high noon kills. So if you get that early on and then you get a good amount of high noon kills the first couple rounds, well, guess what? Now you're going to be a couple $1,000 ahead in your stadium cash, and it allows you to get better items later, faster. If your team is falling behind, you can get back into the game quickly with a huge boost to your bank when you eliminate an opponent with a high bounty. All heroes begin with a bounty value of 300, and if you eliminate an opponent, your own bounty is increased by 75. Anyone that has a huge impact on the game will quickly raise their bounty value. If a hero has a bounty value of 750 or more, they are arced with a team bar on the top of the gameplay HUD. The maximum bounty is 2,000, and you can also check the scoreboard to see the value of each hero at any time. Should you participate in the shared elimination of an opponent, a portion of that bounty is added to your stadium cash total based on how much you contributed to that elimination. I think it should go higher than 2,000. I think it should be endless. After being eliminated, your bounty value will be reset down to 300. Don't worry if a teammate is being heavily targeted. Heroes are at 300 bounty value. When they are eliminated, will lose 100 bounty and go down to 200 as a result. So if you're getting hard farmed, you won't be just 300 every time. Like, you get down to 200. Earning as much stadium cash as possible will not only help you unlock more items between rounds, it's also your key to increasing your survivability each round. In addition to your items and powers, you'll gain 1 max health for every 500 stadium cash earned. including what you have spent on items. All heroes can add a total of 300 additional max health throughout the full match, and tanks will also gain speed and strength for every 250 stadium cash earned. Watch your opponent's gameplay plan. This is going to be high-level stuff. Throughout the game, you want to be able to see what powers and items your opponents are picking. This information will help you decide what items and powers you should be equipping. You won't be able to actively see what abilities are being picked during the armory phase of each round, but once selections are locked in, you'll know what tricks everyone has packed. If Mercy is focusing on maximizing movement speed and cooldown reductions with Guardian Angel, she can be a menace to catch. Powers and items like Juno's Pulsar Destroyer, Soldier 76's Supervisor, and Cassidy's Quick Draw can enable abilities that auto-lock onto her. If Ashe is burning up the field with a dynamite build, causing multiple enemies to catch on fire, equipping Kiriko's Talisman of Life item and 2 Zoo power will really help extinguish the flames. Finally, if Zarya is focusing on a build that powers her up, her particle cannons primarily fire, Orisa would normally be at a disadvantage, but when you combine Orisa's power that enhances Fortify with Ongdamaru Reduction Field Epic Survival item, Orisa will be able to tank through just about anything Zarya throws at her. Difficult heroes will have different solutions, so check through the scoreboard to see how your enemies are building up their heroes, and work with your teammates to build or find powerful strategies that can counter them. While Overwatch 2 has always been about good skill and smart positioning, Stadium requires strategic planning and the progress through each round to make sure that you come out on top. If you've ever played Deadlock, it's kind of almost like Deadlock a little bit, or MOBA games in that aspect, where you can counter the other team's build. But now putting it all together. Now we've gone over key things to remember about using powers, items, and stadium cash effectively. Let's dive in further into 2 examples of how you can combine them together to create whole new ways to play your favorite heroes. Soldier 76. When you focus on Soldier 76 Sprint and Biotic Field, you'll be spinning your teammates around in circles. Throughout the field, select powers that transform your Biotic Field into a massive AoE weapon, track and field. On me, back off, and frontliners, combined with hero items like compression fatigues and rapid response radius, you won't need to shoot your enemies. You'll just run around them in circles as the Biotic Field sends damaging waves of enemies on your foes. So this was what the build they're talking about would look like. Track and field. During sprint, you get a Biotic Field cooldown and refreshes 150% faster. On you power moves with you and grants you 20% max life while active. So it moves with you and it goes faster. Frontliners, allies in the range of your Biotic Field when it spawns gains overhealth equal to 30% of your max life, and then back off. Enemies within your Biotic Field take damage equal to 100% of its healing output. So basically this is I'm not going to shoot, I'm just going to run build. I'm not going to go through all those, oh, there's actually not that much. Okay, I'll do it real quick. If you're a projectile master, then you slice your way through the competition when you focus on powering up Kiriko's kunai. Powers like Foxy Fireworks, Keen Kunai, Triple Threat, and Spirit Veil will reward high skill gameplay with auto-reloading and explosive impacts. Combined with hero items like Talisman of Victory and Cyclist Gloves, you'll be able to jump into the front lines with boosted attack speed and dive on targets alongside your damage roll teammates. These are just 2 strategies among dozens you can try out, and we can't wait to see what combos you'll come up with. So, one thing I want to see them hopefully add is the ability for like community run builds, you know, like, so in Deadlock there's a thing where like I could share my build and it'd be called Flats' build, and then if you pick the character that I'm playing, like play Ryan, you could follow my build to a T, and then I can like write notes of like early game buy these items, and then like mid game sell these 3 items, buy these 3 items. Late game it's like if they're running X item, pick this, otherwise run this, you know, and it like kind of teaches you what to do, which is kind of sick. And then last but not least, the one that came out today, entering Stadium, climbing the ranks. Welcome to a 4-part series of Stadium. Overwatch 2's newest way to play. Okay, that's all the same. Stadium is, okay, this is pretty much the same. Can you make it to the legend? There are 7 Stadium leagues with 5 skill divisions to progress through. First, you'll start on the very bottom of Rookie League. No placement matches. You must win games to reach higher leagues and unlock better rewards, including exclusive weapon charms and exclusive epic skins. Kind of like how Rivals works at the moment. There is no placement system for this. Win games to gain Stadium points. Working your way up in Stadium works differently to competitive play, where your gains and losses are based on the internal matchmaking rating and is adjusted every match. In Stadium, you'll earn points through winning games to help you climb to new skill tiers and divisions. and you will lose points when you are defeated in higher leagues. You will also have a separate rank for all 3 roles, tank, damage, and support. No points will be lost in the first 2 leagues of Rookie and Novice. In Contender and Elite, after a loss, you will lose a small number of points, meaning you risk being relegated back to Novice if you lose too many matches. At Pro and above, all wins and losses are worth close to the same amount of points. Due to the evolving nature of Stadium, with new heroes, maps, modes, and abilities changing the meta, every season your rank will reset at the end of each season. You'll be granted the rewards of the highest league tier you reached by the end of the season. Build your all-star team. While good teamwork is an important area in all areas of Overwatch 2, Stadium is best played when you plan and test strategies that complement your teammates. With an entirely separate ranked ladder that is more about winning games than showing who is the best individually, Stadium is all about teamwork. We want those of you that group with friends to be able to play together regardless of the league each is ranked in, so there will not be any grouping restrictions, nor will you be separated by narrow or wide groups. That is actually hilarious. I can't wait for somebody to do a challenge of like Rookie to Legend with 4 bronze teammates and just has like 4 bronze players that plays with them the entire way or something. Glory, honor, and glittering prizes. With Stadium comes new rewards for you to collect. You'll have the chance to unlock Stadium exclusive weapon charms, name cards, and titles based on the highest rank achieved. You will also earn exclusive skins for reaching certain leagues. Players will have a chance to collect exclusive epic skins and are a one-time lifetime reward and will not change every season. There is 1 per role, and you will receive them the moment you hit Elite for that role. For the opening season, you'll earn an Orisa skin for the tank role, a Genji skin for the damage role, and a Moira skin for the support role. So this is for Elite. So that is like bronze, silver, gold, plat. So if like you hit plat. Okay, cool. And if you get ready to shoot through the stars, if you reach all-star rank in any role, you'll unlock the legendary Juno all-star skin. This highly exclusive skin is only available in the inaugural season for Stadium. Whoa. So wait. This is a little confusing. Players have a chance to collect exclusive epic skins are a one-time lifetime reward and will not change every season. So there's going to be different skins every season or not? Because it sounds like after the season it's gone, because it says the inaugural season. Or is that only for this one? So is it the Juno ones only for the inaugural season, but the other 3 are whenever? It's only Juno, you think? No, it's just for Juno. Okay, so these ones will always stay the same. So as long as you get to different skins every season for the elites. Wait, I just want to be clear. If you don't get the Orisa skin this season, for example, right? It's gone. You won't be able to get it next season. No, that's wrong. Well, I'm actually asking the person who like writes these. So I'm that's why I'm like double checking. Okay, they're not. Okay, so these ones don't change. This one changes though, right? Okay, so this is not supposed to say. Okay, so this is supposed to say players will have a chance to collect exclusive epic skins and are a one-time lifetime reward. And will change every season. Pretend the knot's not there. So these will change every season. So every season, if you hit Elite on tank, DPS, and support, you will have a chance, or you will earn a skin. Perfect. I got it. All right. And then if you hit All-Star, you get this Juno skin, which also is only around for the inaugural season. Clear cookies? Absolutely not. Not doing that. Playing Stadium. You'll also earn competitive points to unlock Gold, Jade, and Galactic weapon variants. For your heroes, every win will grant 10 competitive points. Oh, so you get competitive points as well. That's awesome. Get ready for Initiation. To celebrate launch, we're kicking things off with a season-long event. Stadium Initiation. Jump in and complete challenges for a variety of rewards, including name cards, player icons, and an epic loot box. And a legendary loot box. And an exclusive Soldier 76 epic skin. Plus Battle Pass XP bonuses to kick off your progression through the Season 16 Battle Pass. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's time for Stadium. We took you through the key features of Stadium, what we learned in its development, talked about the important strategies to secure that big win, and in this blog, wrapped things up on ranks and rewards. We know you may have questions, so we prepared a special forum post for everyone to answer questions about the new modes and what we may not have covered here. And we've still got more to talk about for Season 16 in the days ahead, so stay tuned. We'll see you in Stadium. So I like that. I like that there's going to be new skins you can earn every season by climbing. You also get competitive points, so it feels like in a lot of ways it'll be treated like very similar to the base game, even if you end up just playing more Stadium than the base game. I like that. I look forward to it. I think it's going to be cool. If you have not played Stadium, you definitely should try it when it comes out next Tuesday, because it's very good. Very, very good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.